Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
You already have it. Everything that you need, everything that you desire, every single thing that you're asking for, you already have. You are powered, you are charged, you are ready to conquer and create the life that you desire. My name is Henry Lawrence, and welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. In this episode, we're going to talk about the power that's within you and how to open it up so you can move forward into the life that you desire. And make sure to listen all the way through, because at the very end, we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward throughout the day. We are a part of something. We are the rising tide. So if there is something in this message, if there is something that gives you a different perspective, something within inside you that comes out, share it. Leave a comment, share this episode, let's grow, and then give that to the world so that they can grow as well, and we can be that rising tide that lifts all ships. Everything that you're asking for is within you. This morning, as I was getting ready for this podcast, I was clearing my mind. I was thinking, I was stepping into receiving on what's the message? What do I need to know? What needs to come to me that I can share that will help me and help others grow? And the answer I got was this: it's already within you. You don't need more, Henry. You don't need more. It's already within you. You don't need something to add to yourself when you're already complete. All you need to do is act in alignment. You see, we sometimes get to researching, we sometimes get to studying, we sometimes get to reaching to bring something to us because we forget that it's already here. I'm not saying that you don't need to learn. I'm not saying that you don't need to bring in more stuff, but to win today, you just need to know who you want to be. You just need to know who you want to be, and then every single thing, every single task, every single activity that you go through, you do your best to act, think, and breathe in alignment as that version. The path will present itself when you become it. The way to which you want to go will become it once you operate as that version of yourself. You see, you need to change your eyes. You need to shift your perspective. You need to step into the version of you that will see the way. Because it is here for you. It is ready for you, and it is waiting. I've said this before, that the path forward to what we want is actually up. It's not in tomorrow. It's not in next week. It's not in next month. It's in becoming the version of you that you're supposed to be now, so that you can perceive the world differently. Because once you can perceive the world differently, you will receive it differently. It's time to activate. It's time to accept that you've always had it within you. You've always been enough. You've always been the one that can kick it into gear and create the next life, create the next opportunity, create the next path. So stop thinking you got to finish this book. Stop thinking you got to learn this next thing. Stop thinking this thing has to happen. This person needs to change. This situation needs to happen. I need resolution here. I need understanding here. I need clarity here. Remove all that and operate in your truth and allow that to guide you. The universe is frequency and energy, and you will feel the path being presented. You will feel the magnetism start to work. You will feel the fact that you are pulled towards your vision, not trying to push yourself there. If you feel like you are climbing and crawling and trying to do everything you can, but you're not getting closer, it's because you're not activating the full self, going into flow state, stepping into the river of the frequency that was meant for you so that you flow through. When you learn to release, when you learn to operate in truth, when you learn to be that version, everything starts to shift. And it's hard. It hurts. You fuck people up through this process because you change. You change, and so the perception of you that people used to have is gone. The connection with you that things used to have is gone. The attachments that the world around you used to have on you are gone. You can actually do that. Do you not realize, this is the hardest thing to accept, that you can start acting like the version of yourself that you desire to be now? Most of us want the things first, and then we'll say, oh, then I'll do it. Right? Once I get a lot of money, then I'll start saving. Once I get in really good shape, then I'll go do these things. Once I do this, then that is diminishing the value of you as the creator of your experience. You're saying you need something else to actually get what you desire. And nothing in this universal experience shows that that would be the truth. You must always become. Take somebody that's super negative and hang out with them and do fun things. Watch what happens. They will find the lowest frequency experience in every single one of it. They'll find what's wrong, why it's bad, why this, because that's their experience. But you brought them somewhere nice, but they took themselves there. In the reverse, find someone that's positive, someone that sees the light in the world, someone that shows up and chooses to operate in their highest frequency. Bring them through a hard experience. Bring them through a trial. And watch how they pull the good, they pull the lessons, they pull the opportunity, they pull the growth. It's already within you, baby. You've got every single thing, every single ingredient that you need to create any experience that you desire is already within. You just need to activate it. You just need to believe in it. You just need to accept it or not. Your choice. Either way, you're right. Keep studying. And of course, I want you to keep listening. I want you to keep tuning in. We are growing. There is expansion, but it's perspective. You realize that with this podcast, and I can only speak for my stuff that I put out, I'm not teaching anybody anything. I'm allowing you to see it, right? With perspective, you see differently. So these podcasts are not meant to be lessons per se. They're reflections. As you're listening, something in your mind remembers something. As you're perceiving, all of a sudden you start receiving something, but it's already within you. I know this because when I connect with people one-on-one, I'm just showing them a mirror. I'm just saying, hey, this is how you look at this. Through the conversation, through the movement, and then they see something differently. Then you receive something differently. It's already within you. So this morning or this afternoon or this night, whenever you're listening to this, start with that. Everything I could ever need is already within me. I've been blessed with every single ingredient, every single cell, every single piece of knowledge, of wisdom, of prosperity, of energy, of attraction was put within me already. Believe that first. Believe that you're enough first. In fact, believe that you are more than enough because you have the ability to not only create what it is that you desire, but you could double it, triple it, quadruple it. There's no limit to what's possible for you. In fact, the only thing that could ever limit you is you. Because if you get into the world and you start doing things and I can place it into your brain that you need something external for something to happen, all of a sudden you're on the chase. All of a sudden you're on the wheel, spinning, running, circles, 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 because you think that there's something out there that can complete something in here. It's impossible. It doesn't matter how many things you obtain. It doesn't matter how many pieces you get. It doesn't matter how much wisdom you find. Externally cannot complete internally because internally is all there is. The rest is an illusion. You don't need your boss to do something for you to get an opportunity. Become the opportunity. You don't need the situation with friends, family members, whatever, to go a certain way for you to have a certain thing. Become the thing and the rest will follow. Find somebody that's higher level than you in something and watch them, speak to them. They are not operating in lack. If they are truly who you desire to be in the vision, they are not operating in lack. They are operating in pure abundance, knowing that it comes within. They may not understand it this way. Not everybody learns or studies or brings stuff into this degree, but they can still be it. You can even be something without even understanding. In fact, a lot of the things that you hurt yourself with, a lot of things you bring yourself down with, a lot of things that you are limiting yourself with, you're not even aware you're doing. You're not even aware of how you're bringing yourself down. You're not even aware of how you're limiting yourself. You're not even aware of how you're shrinking yourself. You're not aware of those things. And so if you're not aware of those things, is it possible that you're also not aware of the things that can uplift you? Is it possible that your awareness is just small? That your awareness is just specified in what people gave you permission to see within you? What the world allowed you and said, hey, this is okay to see within you. This is normal. This is what everyone else does, because that's what school sure does. It teaches you how to be really good to fit in a box. That's what society does. It teaches you really good to fit into society. And not that there's things wrong with those things. We do need a society. We do need to understand how to do things. We do need structure in a way. What we don't need is limiting beliefs. What we don't need is limiting thoughts. What we don't need is the idea that there's something external that will ever complete you. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath. And when we breathe in, we're going to charge ourselves up with completeness. I am whole. I am complete. I am everything. Whichever one of those statements you need, as you breathe and say it, I am complete. I am complete. I am complete. As you hold your breath, visualize the highest frequency version of you traveling through time, traveling through earth, traveling somewhere, living, expanding, breathing, complete, full. How's your posture? How's your movement? How's your body? How's your mind? Absorb it all. And then when you exhale, allow anything that doesn't resonate with you to leave you. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. The path ain't easy. It sure isn't. But you're protected. You were protected from the moment you got here because you were installed with every single thing that you need. Remember, it's already within you. When you accept that fact, when you align that you're ready, now you become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode and you want to go deeper into it, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. There's a simple, easy to follow exercise every single day that's in alignment with the episodes so that you can make the shift, that you can make the perspective jump, that you can make the timeline hop that you need. And if you've been listening to me, if you're feeling called to rise up at a higher degree, this is that moment. This is that moment where we shift into the version of yourself that sees what you're capable of, that knows what to believe, that steps into that truth so that anything becomes possible for them. Work with me. I am building the tribe. I am building the rising tide that rides hand in hand as we go through the world and be shifters, be world changers. This is a free session. You and I to connect, to speak, to get in touch with what is possible for you. And if it makes sense, we can build a program that can do amazing things. The shift starts now. Click the link below. Find a time to schedule. I promise you, I have never had this much availability. I have opened it up. I am all in, locked in, want to build this team with purpose, with meaning, with structure, with power. And it's time. Let's connect together. Let's believe together.